Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Jesse here. I want to read for you a devotional. It's called The Complete Fenelon. It's amazing. This man wrote some pretty powerful devotionals. So I want to read some of these. These are kind of ancient wisdom literature. And he has this part called When Feelings Fail Us. And it says this: many people are tempted to believe that they no longer pray when they cease to enjoy a certain pleasure in the act of prayer. But if they will remember that the perfect prayer is only another name for love of God, their eyes will be open to the truth. Prayer does not consist in sweet feelings or in the appeal of an excited imagination or in the illumination of the mind that traces the most sublime truths in God with ease. It does not even consist in a certain consolation in our vision of God. All these things are external gifts from His hand. If they are withheld from us, our love may become more pure, as the soul may then attach itself immediately and solely to God instead of to His mercies. That is, that love by plain faith, that is the death of nature, because it leaves it no support. When we are convinced that all is lost, that very conviction is the evidence that all is gained. Pure love is in the will alone. It is not sentimental love, for imagination has no part in it. It loves, if we may so express it, without feeling, as faith believes without seeing. We do not need to fear that this love is an imaginary thing. Nothing can be less so than the mere will when it is separated from all imagination. Without such emotional feeling, faith is in full exercise while humility is preserved. Such love is chaste, for it is the love of God in and for God. We are attached to Him, but not for the pleasure that He bestows on us. We follow Him, but not for the loaves and fishes. Someone may indeed object that this will is a mere idea, a trick of the imagination instead of a true willing of the soul. I would indeed believe that it was a deception if it did not engender faithfulness on all proper occasions. A good tree brings forth good fruit, and a true will makes us truly earnest and diligent in doing the will of God. But it is still compatible in this life with little failings that are permitted by God so that the soul may be humbled. If then we experience only these little daily frailties, let us not be discouraged, but extract their proper fruit from them. True virtue and love reside in the will alone. It is not a great matter always to desire the supreme good wherever He is seen, to keep our mind steadily tuned toward Him, and to bring it back wherever it wanders. It is not a great thing to will nothing but what is according to His order. In short, it is not a great matter to remain in the spirit of a yielded, irreclaimable burnt offering when all earthly enjoyment is gone. Do you think that it is nothing to deny all the uneasy reflections of self-love and to press forward continually without knowing where we are headed, yet to go on without stopping? Is it a small thing to cut off satisfying thoughts of self, or at least to think of ourselves as we would of another, and to obey the Spirit's leadings for the moment without trying to look ahead? It is a kind of betrayal of simple faith to continually demand to be assured that we are doing well. It is the will of God that we should not be ignorant of, and to reason about the way is to waste time trifling along it. The safest, shortest course is to renounce, forget, and abandon the demands of self, and through faithfulness to God to think no longer about such demands. This is what commitment means, to get out of self and self-love in order to get into God.